Have you ever wondered if your cat actually apologizes to you? Maybe after scratching you, knocking something over, or just acting distant? Yes, it looks like random behavior, but behind that there's something deeper that most people miss. Most owners think cats don't feel guilt, that they just move on. But here's the truth, your cat does repair your bond in their own way. And by the way, if your cat suddenly stops doing these things after a mistake, don't brush it off. We'll get into what that really means at the end, and it's something most owners wish they'd understood sooner. Point 1. Your cat doesn't say sorry, they rebuild trust. Most people assume cats don't care after they mess up. But here's the thing, cats don't operate with human-style guilt. They operate with connection repair. After something negative, your cat may come sit near you. Not on you, just close. Why not go somewhere more comfortable? The sofa, the sunny spot, the warm laptop. Why you? Because proximity is their version of, we're okay, right? They're not apologizing with words, they're checking the bond. And when they choose you over comfort, that's not random, that's emotional repair. Point 2. Slow blinking isn't affection, it's reassurance. Most people think slow blinking just means your cat loves you. And yes, it does. But here's where it gets deeper. After tension, slow blinking becomes intentional communication. You've seen it, that soft gaze, eyes closing, slowly. It's your cat saying, I trust you again. And maybe more importantly, can you trust me again too? It's subtle, easy to miss, but once you notice it, you realize your cat has been speaking all along. And hey, if this makes sense to you, smash that like button and subscribe. It's the best way to help us reach more cat people who actually care about understanding their cats on a deeper level. Point 3. Gentle touch is their version of, I didn't mean it. Most people assume when a cat rubs against you, it's just habit. But here's what most people don't realize. After conflict, that touch becomes intentional. A soft head bump, a light brush against your leg. Why so gentle? Because they're testing boundaries. Are we okay if I come close again? And when you don't pull away, that moment rebuilds everything. It's quiet, but it matters more than you think. Point 4. Their apology language comes in small behaviors. Let's look at them closely. First, bringing you something. A toy, a random object, not a gift, an offering. Now, following you quietly, not demanding attention, just being there. That's not neediness, that's reconnection. And then there's sitting nearby without touching. Why the distance? Because they're giving you space, while still choosing you. Each of these seems small, but together, they tell a very clear story. I'm still with you. Point 5. Science suggests cats do repair social bonds. Researchers studying cat behavior have observed something interesting. After stressful or negative interactions, cats increase affiliative behaviors. That means more proximity, more touch, more gentle communication. Not random, not coincidence, intentional. Your cat may not feel guilt the way humans do, but they absolutely feel disruption, and they try to fix it in their own quiet way. And when you understand that, you stop seeing bad behavior and start seeing effort. Point 6. Your cat responds to your emotions more than you think. Ever had a rough day and noticed your cat acting different? Quieter, closer, softer? That's not coincidence. Cats are incredibly sensitive to emotional shifts. If you felt upset after something they did, they feel that tension, and they adjust. Less energy, more softness. Almost like they're saying, I didn't mean to make things feel like this. And in those moments, they're not just reacting, they're connecting. Point 7. When your cat stops trying to reconnect, listen closely. Remember earlier when we mentioned this? If your cat used to come back, sit near you, blink slowly, and suddenly stops, don't ignore it. First, physical causes: pain, illness, discomfort. If connecting feels uncomfortable, they may withdraw. Second, environmental stress: new pets, loud changes, disrupted routine. And third, emotional shutdown. If your cat feels repeatedly misunderstood or unsafe, they may stop trying. Not because they don't care, but because they've learned it doesn't work. So what do? Slow down, give space, rebuild gently. Let them come back in their own time. Because when a cat stops trying to repair the bond, that silence speaks louder than anything else. Because the way your cat apologizes, it was never small to them, and it shouldn't be small to you either.